Hey y'all, Coach Inthefight here. Guys, Stacy with me.
Alright.
And today's video, we're talking about Sabbath day prep. Sabbath day prep. Sabbath day prep. And we're also talking about Hebrew. We're going to give you guys the opportunity to give us a word to work on here on the Hebrew. Assuming that we're working at all. We got 0 people looking, 0 people liking. Stacey, you want to say hi? We got one person just showed up. Stacey, you want to say hi? As they come up with a word or something that they would like to explore by way of Yahweh Ditta, the language formerly known as Hebrew. And so you guys give us a word that you want to talk about. In the meantime, we got Stacy here, and we are taking comments. We got one person, they left. Let me go make sure they're not. Might not be able to read. Anyway, you guys tell us how things are going where you're at. Revelations, anything going on, anything new. As far as the world is concerned, that stuff. But again, we're exploring the Hebrew language these days. And we're talking about Sabbath day preparation. Who was that? Somebody just got an alert?
I might have.
All right, looks like we are live. Looks like we are. Might take 1, 2, 1, 2. Loud and clear. All right, so talking about the Hebrew language, or the language formerly known as Hebrew. Breaking down some of these letters and what they mean. Giving all credit to our Father in heaven, Yahweh, blessed be his name, for this new way of learning the language. Yahweh did this, where we're able to go in and use English words that we're familiar with, studied all these years, took vocabulary tests on, had to write essays and all that stuff, and then use those same old words or same new words to learn the old meanings of the letters. Now, we can't necessarily go back to the words all at a time. And that's important to understand. We can't take a word from English and instantly think that it's going to instantly be the correct word in Hebrew, else we would all be speaking the same language yet still. But what this new method of learning will do is help us to learn what the letters mean. And then when we know what the letters mean, then we can know what the word ultimately means. That's important to understand. Like, because sometimes a word is pronounced differently than it's spelled. Right, Stacey? Like the word Bosch actually is SCH. It should be more like Bosch. So you're looking at it as if there's a fence at the end of it. BOSCH. Like it's a ch at the end of it. But when you pronounce it, you don't. You say Bosch. Like there's a tooth or destruction at the end of it. And so some words, you're looking at one thing and you're hearing another, and you may even be understanding another. You're like, what is that? Just a tool. Yeah. So anyway, we're looking for a word. That nobody's given up a word yet. You want to give us a word to explore? We got one person looking, 0 people liking. I don't know if that means they can hear us or not.
I can do thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, first of all, Thank you for the word. Thank you. Just nobody else offered the word. Thank you. And you guys, you're welcome. Can I call you Sister Annie? What? Okay, Shima. Shema. You have to welcome my wife back. Thankfully, to the show. Right? Y'all talk loud, they can't hear you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They know me. Unless it's some new
Yeah, it's definitely new.
people that's listening.
A lot of
my
new.
voice in a while.
Yeah, they haven't heard your voice in a long while. And like I said, we have to welcome welcome everybody back. It's like we're at the end of a season that none of us are, at least I'm not going to miss. And it's like we're at the end of that season, just like the scripture said that we will come to that end. I don't know if we, Stacey and I, are preemptively trying effortfully to reunite, or if this is the Elohim's plan and the timing and all that is still yet too early for that. But anyway, maybe the next time the word will be welcome, and we can look at that second. But the word we're looking at now is thank you. All right, now it's actually two words. Now, the last word should be real easy, you. Because, we talked about that a lot. Yah, you, the letter Y, and all that. But let's look at this word thank. Now, thank in Hebrew, or Yahweh would, including all of the syllables, would be tha, I, na, ka. I ain't gonna even try to show you a picture of it. But you can picture the letters being, first of all, the TH is the mark, right? That's like the plus sign or the cross sign, or it's the covenant sign, the sign of the covenant. The next letter, the Allah, is the sign of God or strength or authority. The next letter is the Nai Wana, which is the sign of continuation. It's actually a seed, and you get one seed to another. That's why you have Na Wana. And then the last letter is the Ka-Fa, which is a palm, like the palm up, like it's like giving you something, or have the capacity or the capability. So now you read it from left to right. So first thing, thank is, or first you have Yah, because you said thank you. So you have Yah, and so that's assistance. The Yah part is assistance. I guess it should be over here. That's assistance. And so the Kafa in thank is talking about the capability or the capacity. And so that's talking about whether somebody is giving you something or whether somebody has helped you with something in capacity or capability. Then it's continual, right? As as the seed in there, that's the next one. So it's something to do with growth or continuation, like it's a benefit, not like they did one thing and it's a flash in the pan, but something that's gonna be helpful for a while. So it's a continual thing, right? Like I said, if I give you $100 and then pull it back and say psych, you're not going to say thank you at all, because you don't get to continue with it. In order for you to be thankful, you actually have to continue with it. It has to be yours, right? And it has to be in your hand, from one hand to another, which will be that palm back there at the end. The next one is authority. Now, some would question why we don't have vowels in Yahweh nor in Hebrew, but you have that ain in there when it could have been an like a thunk or thunk or something. So the A is actually pronounced So it's an ANS, authority, authoritative. Like, and so what that implies is that a person is given down, like a person is who has more or has authority is given to a person who has a lesser. And so that would explain why a person who is wealthy is not so thankful when you give them something. You know, they kind of take it for granted, maybe even blow it off because, you know, they are not seeing you with that authority to give them anything in the first place.
Or a person who has an abundance of something.
Absolutely. And then the last letter is the covenant letter in there, which is the mark, which means that which or implies the ark, and how the ark or how giving is necessary to be on the ark, right? And so to be thankful and just like giving is related to the covenant. You know, even in the Shepherd of Hermas, we're told that we have to be properly thankful or properly appreciative when somebody do stuff for us. Well, that goes both ways, and we learned that in the Hebrew word for thank you. You're getting assistance with the covenant. You have the authority to help a person with capability or capacity, you know, whether you're giving them something or helping them out. And personal thing, that's the Yah in there. And then we can get into it. But this, like again, guys, we could have went to the Hebrew. We could have went to the um, Bible Hub and look for the word thank you. But again, what we're doing is we're using the English to relearn the language. All right, and so we're using the English word. And so if you got anything out of this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. But we're gonna let Stacy close it out with the last words.
Well, I hope everybody have a great Sabbath day. I think I will be participating more in the videos, and to all the new subscribers, I hope I will be able to add something more to Coach's videos to, you know, walk alongside him, and I hope you guys will be able to receive something that, you know, not just him teaching, but all of us learning together. So we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sabbath day. We'll see you guys in the next video.